Virgo. This is Tina with 85th House Vibrations. And this just in. It's where we get all up in other folks' business about love and relationships. This reading is going to be true for Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if you'd like to pull together a more complete picture of what the month might be looking like for you, feel free to check out your moon or rising and or rising sign if you happen to know what that is. This is a general reading, guys, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. It's just not going to resonate with everybody. And the messages probably won't, excuse me, while this just in, when I started doing this just then, my intent was to focus on romantic love relationships, intimate, sexual type relationships. However, I'm coming to realize that in doing these readings that's not always going to be the case. Yes, this is a love reading, but you don't just love your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, the old man, side piece, whatever. You love kids and mom and dad, and, you get the picture. So these readings may not resonate with you in the sense that this may not be going on between you and a romantic partner. This could be going on between you and a family member, you and a friend, you and a business partner. And I don't know if some of you might be loving your business partner, but your business partner could be a spouse or a family member. So, cover all. I'm going to be using 2 decks. I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Llewellyn Classic Tarot. 7 of Cups reversed, Virgo. Let's talk. We're going to talk about that too, because this is funny. The 7 of Cups reversed, Virgo. Don't be disillusioned. Don't be tricked. And it's funny that came up, that we saw that one, because as I was starting the video, before I go to that though, I'm also going to be using the Rider Waite for clarifiers. Sun reversed. Oh my gosh. That keeps coming up in everybody's reading too. Anyway, I was going to talk about the Sun is conjunct Neptune today. And Mercury is somewhere hanging out close by. I'm not sure the exact degree right now. But what I'm saying is confusion is definitely confusion, deceit, blurred lines. All of those things are very prevalent right now with the Sun on Neptune. And like I said, Mercury is in close proximity to both. And then we've got all this other energy going on. And this is all in Pisces. Your Pisces is ruled by Neptune. Neptune being the modern ruler of Pisces. And Jupiter being the traditional ruler. So what I'm thinking right now is Jupiter expands things. And I'm thinking that Jupiter could definitely be expanding maybe your confusion right now. And I don't, I'm not really just speaking to Virgo with this. This is something that's going on for all of us. Because like I said, we've got all this other stuff in Virgo. South Node, Chiron. And like I said, we've got Sun, Mercury, and Neptune in Pisces. I hope I didn't say in Virgo. I know I'm talking Virgos, but all of this is going on in Pisces. And we just had a new moon and a solar eclipse in Pisces, and they happened simultaneously. Pisces is your opposite sign, Virgo. Complementary opposites is what I like to call it, because even though you guys are so different, there's a real commonality between you and the Pisces. I think the Virgo and the Pisces can actually complement each other very well, but that doesn't necessarily mean. Virgo, I feel like you might be more uncomfortable in Pisces energy than Pisces would be in Virgo energy, because I think Pisces goal is, and with Virgo being the opposite sign, Pisces goal is to, I think kind of come off like a Virgo. Yeah, I got my shit together. You know what I'm saying? I'm in order. I'm organized. Things like that. Virgo, I don't know if your goal in life is to head towards the Pisces energy. Maybe in the sense that Pisces is so loving, easygoing, and wants to save the world. But Virgo, in a sense, you're like that too, because you show love through providing services. So and I could be wrong, and some people will be mad that I said this, but I really, in my opinion, and I love me a Pisces. Don't get it twisted. I love me a Pisces. My twin flame is a Pisces, so you know. Anyway, but I do feel like Pisces probably would be more willing to look like a Virgo, maybe, than Virgo would be to look like Pisces. So I'm saying all of that to say, with all of this energy in Pisces, Virgo, I don't know how comfortable you are right now. But your message may not speak to any of that. This could be a completely different message. But I do want to say, before we go into it, to be aware of what's going on around you. Don't be tricked with Neptune and the Sun sitting together. This could be situations where people are believing that somebody is their soulmate, and they absolutely are not. That's the shadow side. Now, the thing that Neptune could be bringing, because the Sun is the soul, on a positive side, that may be exactly what that is, and you all are joined in a level that is so beyond this earth, that your union had to fall under this Pisces energy, if that makes any sense to you. So let's get started. Okay, so let's just jump right on in, why don't we? Virgo, we got the Tower card reversed. Major Arcana. It is the 16th of the Major Arcana. From what I understand, 16 is one of the more volatile numbers in numerology and spirituality. With this Tower card reversed, this is something that is not moving. With the Tower card upright, that generally means that something pops up and shakes up your world. Well, it's not that it's not going to pop up, Virgo. It's just being delayed. The inevitable is being delayed. It's being held off for some reason. This is, a situation where somebody is telling lies and getting away with it. Maybe somebody's not wanting to rock the boat. There's information, for whatever reason, that is not coming to the forefront. And I think in this case it's intentional. With this being the Tower card, there are some other tarot cards that indicate all of the information not being there, but sometimes it's not intentional. In this case, with the Tower card, Virgo, I think whatever it is that is eventually going to come up, it's just being delayed right now. And this could be a matter of somebody not wanting to say what's on their mind because they don't want to hurt another person, and they could even be going so far as to lie about how they feel in a particular situation because they are just not ready to go there. Let's see what we got in the second card. We have got The Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. Like I just said, the information's not coming. With the Ace of Swords in his upright position, this is the introduction of a new thought. It's the introduction of new ideas, of new conversation. It's cutting through the bullshit. And with it being reversed, uh, that's not happening right now. And this could be a matter too where Virgo, you you know what it is, but you really don't want to think of it that way. And you could possibly be holding on to a situation that is inevitably going to uh, come to an end. Let's just that's just the way it's looking so far. Uh, we've got Venus retrograding in the sign of Aries, and that's going to be happening uh, on the 4th, which is in the next couple days. So, I don't know where that's going to fall in your particular chart, but I know with Venus retrograding in the sign of Aries, it's going to, Venus retrograding is causing us to go back and look at our relationships, our creative expression, how we look, the things that we're attracted to, how we choose to give and receive love. It's given us an opportunity to go back, even our money, but we're talking about love in this situation, so we're going to leave money out of it. So it's given us an opportunity to go back and look at those situations, especially if you're in a situation with somebody that you've already been doing this for. Venus retrograde, when new people come around, it is generally not what it looks like. It's like I said before at the top of the reading when I talked about the Neptune being conjunct Sun, and you could hook up with somebody that you absolutely think is your soul mate, and they absolutely are not. So with during this Venus retrograde, with new people showing up, just be extra careful that you are not being deceived. Like that 7 of Cups we saw reversed when I first showed you guys the deck. Yeah, I do feel like some of you uh, in a relationship were hoping to go to the next level. You were hoping to make some movement. You were hoping to make some progress. But, there's something that's not known or something that's not said. It's going to come out. It's going to come out. But right now, like I said, either the information's being held back, and in this case, I think it's intentionally, or somebody's actually maybe doing some lying in a particular situation because they don't want to hurt the other person's feelings. But let's see what this last card is. We got the Page of Swords upright. So, 2 swords and the Tower so far in this reading. And swords are about communication, thoughts, ideas, things of that nature. Um, Swords are also about conflict. Swords are considered to be the ultimate weapon in tarot. The tool, the weapon of the elite. Now, with this Page of Swords, the Page of Swords, he can actually be a little tactless. Sometimes his information can be premature, but generally the Page of Swords he comes in like a lightning bolt. And the Page of Swords can be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And it doesn't necessarily have to be, but this is going to be somebody who has it on the moon or rising, if it's not you, Virgo, or it's going to be somebody who has heavy air in their astrology chart. But in this case, this page, the page and the horse, really seem to be looking away from these 2 cards. So again, what I'm feeling like is there's something that needs to be said. Is is going to be said, but it may not happen in the month of March. There's some sort of delay that's going to be happening. Um, and it's like I said, somebody might be working out in their head what it is they think about a situation or what it is they want to say. Mercury is still in Pisces right now as I make this video. And Mercury in Pisces, like I said before, I said at the top of the video that Mercury is in Pisces. And so Mercury is about our thoughts. It's about our communication. And, you know, it can get a little shady in Pisces. Now, on the other hand, it can be very loving and spiritual and unconditional, and you know, you can't resist a lot of times that Pisces type energy. But as it pertains to the energy in these cards, what I'm feeling like for you, Virgo, is that the we're dealing with Pisces shadow energy with Mercury right now. And it may be because, like I said, somebody is thinking about really what they think about a situation, or thinking about how they want to present their conversation, how they want to present their ideas, and they're not sure, they're not ready uh, to express themselves. This could be you, or this could be the other person, but it is going to happen. And I said it may not happen in March, but that may not be true. It may happen if there is a delay, and there is, possibly around the middle of March when Mercury goes into Aries. And I wrote that down, so let me see exactly what day that is, Virgo. There's so many dates to remember. There's a lot going on in the sky, a lot of dates to remember. So on the 14th, Mercury is going to move into Aries. Now, where Mercury, your thoughts, your communication, your desire to express yourself, or whether that's your partner, where it's been stagnant and lagging behind, and, you know, really trying to escape a situation, when Mercury moves into Aries, and then Venus will have already retrograded into Aries, we're definitely talking about this Aries type energy, which is impulsive, which don't give a damn what it say. So when Mercury moves into Aries, that's when this could shift, and whatever is being held back comes out. There's going to be an opportunity for you or the other person, or the both of you, with Venus retrograding in the sign of Aries. There's going to be the opportunity to see where people have been selfish, impulsive, me, even combative. And then when this all starts to unfold, whoever has been thinking about these things that I just mentioned, this is where, when they'll say, yep, that's exactly what I've been thinking. Yep, that's when it's all going to become apparent. That's when it's all going to manifest in the physical for the person that is having these thoughts. And that's what Venus retrograde is about, to give you an opportunity to go back and see what's up and realize, you know what, I ain't with it. So Virgo, if this is you struggling with what you think now or what you want to say, trust me, as we get to the middle of the month and you start thinking about your partner and how selfish you may have felt like they were, you know, how they only thought about themselves, or how they always seem to be spoiling for a fight or something like that, you know, that's when you're going to say, yeah, I knew it. And possibly make some changes. Let's go ahead and pull a clarifier from the little cute little pocket Rider-Waite. 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 All right. We've got the Two of Wands. So I think for you, Virgo, um, you're as we get towards the middle of the month, and then as we're going to have a new moon in Aries, I think that's going to happen on the 27th. And that's, again, is going to start bringing to light more about, as we talk about the shadow side of Aries, it's going to, anything that was missed will start to come to light as well as we have this new moon in Aries. Now, Aries ain't all bad. I heard the Peace Dealer, for those of you who watch some of the other YouTube astrologers or tarot people, he was being crazy as usual, and he said something about like pretty much the I'll try to link, if I can remember, I'll try to link the video in the about section. But he was just talking about this this play, really, that we're all players in, and he talked about how Aries voluntarily played the villain. But don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that Aries is a villain. Aries is just about Aries. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can't be mad at that, because the squeaky wheel gets the oil. Is that how that goes? The person that hollers is gonna get hurt, and Aries is hollering me, me, me. You know what I'm saying? And Aries is willing to beat you down if you try to come in the way of me. But Virgo, you are about providing service to other people, so that, that when you start to look at the shadow side of the Aries energy, you're probably going to be like, yeah, no, no. And then you will make a move. Mars is going to move into Taurus. So Mars is going to slow down, but it's still Mars. And, that could be, also having some effect on some delays. But we're talking about more delays as far as ideas and conversation is concerned. This tower could be representing a delay in some sort of movement, because the tower actually, I can't even talk. The tower actually does talk about, the shit hitting the fan suddenly popping up. So, yeah, movement. I'm sorry. All kinds of, see, tower just moved that card. Movement, all kinds of movement. And with Mars moving into Taurus on the 11th, that's definitely going to slow Mars down. But, Mars, as always, has still got his eye on the prize. And since Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus is about relationships, and Venus will be retrograding in Aries, while Mars will be moving into Taurus, Venus will be retrograding into Aries. So they're still dealing with this yin and yang energy, with this masculine and feminine energy, even as they move into, even as Mars moves ahead into one side, and Venus decides to go back into the previous sign. They will definitely still be dealing with one another. And this entails relationships. So all of that to say, Virgo, that you will get to the point where you definitely, I think you settle on what moves you're going to make in regards to this relationship. And you are standing on solid ground, Virgo. You are steady. By the time you come to a decision about how you want to move, even if you don't think that you have your footing, you do. And by that time, as we get into the middle of March, which is when I think that these energies will start to move forward for you, some of those things, of course, that are in Pisces right now will have moved into Aries. So now we already got a lot of energy in Aries. And then there'll be even more. So we are coming more and more out of this confusion and out of this feeling of being stagnant and not knowing which way to go, into it's go time. So yeah, you got your footing, Virgo. When you get ready to make this move, when you get ready to settle on what moves you're going to make, be sure of yourself. You know what you want to do, and you'll get that done. And I also, right now, I'm feeling like this Two of Wands Virgo is talking about the law of attraction. The energies that you put out is exactly what you're going to get back to you. So be sure, despite your confusion, you know what I'm saying, if this is providing any sort of information for you, Virgo, maybe it'll give you an opportunity to get a head start on adjusting your energy, so you can be sure that you're putting out the right energy, so you can be sure that you're putting out what it is that you're trying to get back. Let's pull one more card. Okay, we've got the Eight of Coins reversed. So Virgo, yeah, you lose interest in whatever was going on, even though it may take a minute to get there. You may feel like you could, whatever this relationship was, no matter how much you put into it, you couldn't seem to master it. You couldn't seem to get it right. And I think you slowly start to lose interest. Maybe slowly at first, but then all of a sudden, Virgo, I kind of feel like you wake up one morning with your mind made up, and then that is when you go all Two of Wands on them. There's been some power struggles in your physical relationships. Kind of feeling like maybe somebody has been using sex as a weapon. Uh, and I don't know why that just came to me, but it did. So that may be the case for some of the Virgos. I want to speak a little bit more about the Eight of Pentacles, because there is a lot to say about that. And the Eight of Pentacles is ruled by Virgo. This is your card, Virgo. I don't think that you're in it anymore. And I think for a while it is because you really don't want to see it for what it is. You know, for a while I think that you kind of keep wanting to work on it tirelessly, but you're gonna come to a point, and I think it may happen kind of suddenly. Yeah, not suddenly, because like I said, you do have some stuff on your mind, but you're confused about it. But I think you come to a settling point. I think it's like you all of a sudden wake up one morning and you've made up your mind to do something different. You make a choice about what moves you are going to make. And okay, that, and I'm not gonna beat that dead horse. So that's the way I see it, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. For those of you who are tuning in for the first time, welcome. Thank you so much. And for those of you who are coming back, thank you. Thank you for sticking in with me and giving me another opportunity to share with you what the universe is sharing with me. If anybody would like a personal reading, you can contact me at tina@85thhousevibrations.net. And thank you, and I hope to talk to you again.